This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds for the PFC Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, an unorthodox fighter holding a 1-1 record, standing at 6'1", 171 pounds, fighting out of North Dallas by way of Mesquite, Texas, freight train Shane Wright. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a record of 2-1, 5'11", weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Odessa, Texas, by way of Fort Worth, Texas, Dwayne Amoyaw.
I'm excited for this one. Both these guys got a little bit of experience in the cage.
Amoyaw in the red, Wright in the blue. No glove touch.
No glove touch. So no.
Nice feint. I like this big cage that they're fighting in.
A lot of space in the peak cage.
Oh, nice shot.
Very nice clean exchange there from Dwayne. Settling into a little bit of a pace here, back and forth. Ooh. Both missing with the big head kick. Both throwing heat.
I don't know if we're going to see this one go to the ground, but I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah. I'm going to say I feel like the guy who puts together the punches with the kicks or the kicks with the punches is going to get the better here because we're kicking, we're punching.
They don't like no one's going to shoot for a takedown either.
No posturing for the takedown right here.
But that's the fun thing, though, too, is when you're striking the whole time, that's what sets up the takedown.
Nice.
I'm really loving Dwayne's feints.
Yeah, lots of movement there.
Oh.
Oof.
There's that takedown.
Slip into that takedown. Now we can see who's...
Dwayne needs to let go of that whizzer and just start digging an underhook and standing back up, facing back up, or scooting back to the cage. Use that cage to stand up. But right now he's just holding him on top of him.
Wright doing a good job keeping that head over. Head positioning is just so important in these positions.
There's that underhook.
He needs to bring his head to that cage side and to the underhook so he can use that wall. With his head trapped there on the other side, he's going to get struck like that.
Good ground and pound by Freight Chain. Looks like he's got a crucifix. There it is.
20 seconds left in the round here. Wright on top. Amoyaw on bottom.
I bet he's wishing that he was pro right now, could throw those elbows. It's a beautiful place, too.
Amoyaw scrambling to his feet, trying to start in the round here, standing back up. A couple short knees there for good measure. Good round there for Wright. A good start of the round.
We got a little bit of everything in that first round.
Yeah. Really fast start there, Braxton. I mean, that's kind of start you get excited about. Somebody might get laid out.
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking for someone to get knocked out right there.
And then the pace kind of settled.
But it's a good fight so far. That could be a fight of the night if they keep this pace up, keep it standing.
Both slinging heat.
Takedowns here and there.
Yeah, very dynamic. Saw a lot of different things in this first round. Both of them just missing. Missing the kick, missing the overhand or the haymaker. But Wright doing a good job of solidifying the takedown.
takedown and that top pressure, I wonder for the next round if he's going to maybe even think about wrestling a little bit, or if we're just going to keep it standing, if we're going to see a stand and fight the rest of the...
Yeah, did he feel something that maybe he thinks he has an advantage, or does he go right back to that original game plan? Starting, ooh, that kick looks like it might have got the calf of Amoyaw.
Those calf.
Oh, big strike. And that's it.
Wow, what a
Amoyaw with a huge
What a sleeper.
knockout.
Bobby.
Nice.
The show of sportsmanship already coming by, thanking his opponent. Wright's okay. He was more stunned. And I think we might have seen the end of that coming. Wow. Let's watch this review again. A great two.
Nice.
And he was out and knew his opponent was out. That shows a lot of restraint for an amateur, man. That's awesome to see.
He didn't need to follow up on it. Beautiful.
Well, you know, sometimes you need to, sometimes you don't. At the amateur level, sometimes you don't need to. I feel like we both agree at the pro level, I'm going for it.
For sure.
That's our livelihood. But he knew his opponent was out. A great fight between two explosive guys, and I'm sure, I'm positive.
Definitely. I'm glad I'm sad it ended, man. That was a good one.
Yeah, Wright will be back in there, but ooh, that was a great two. Slipped underneath that one, or the two. It looked like there was the two attempt. Another shot at that.
It was just a two, right?
Yeah, he just beat him to the two. He just moved his head off that two, and we'll go into the cage for our official finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 18 seconds into the second round, by knockout, Dwayne Amoyaw. This fight is brought to you by Fat Jack's Oyster and Sports Bar. Make sure to stop by the official Peak Fighting After Party, located at Fat Jack's Oyster and Sports Bar, 3324 North State Line. You don't want to miss it. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds for the PFC Lightweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out to the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a 3-1 record, standing at 5'9", weighing at 157 pounds, fighting out of Ybarra, Ecuador by way of Fort Worth, Texas, Cristian Gavilanez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a 3-3 record, standing at 5'9", weighing at 157.4 pounds, fighting out of River Oaks, Texas by way of Smyer, Texas, Rod Workhorse Moore.
And let's get ready for this amateur lightweight bout. Rod Moore, Cristian Gavilanez.
Lots of experience in this cage. Between the two, they got 10 fights. For an amateur, that's quite a few fights. Nice calf kick.
Tigre coming out with the snappy kicks. Tigre going low early. That seems to be a game plan. A nice entry there, but Rod able to use his underhook and circle. Cristian backing him back up, and then in a 50-50 battle here.
Cristian was really mixing it up with the stances, the kicks, the punches, setting it all up.
Yes, very dynamic.
Pretty high level.
Great break there from Rod. Those will pay dividends. Rod's got to check them or move.
Those calf kicks are no joke.
No, they're
Not at
not.
all.
All it
Another
takes is
great
one
kick.
good one. You can't walk.
It's always amazing how one,
It's nuts. It's terrible.
and it's not a toughness factor. It's a nerve issue. Rod seems fairly unfazed, though.
Seems to be hunting, looking for that shot.
Good inside there from Rod.
Another.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like the toes might have flapped up there.
It's the third cup shot of the night.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. You're going to see that while they're more technical and they're skilled, the accuracy might be a little bit less than the professionals. The precision's a little bit off because they're still developing that, you know. And when you go to the low kick 17 times in the first 2 minutes of your first round, you might catch a groin kick. Unfortunate, but it looks like Rod's going to be able to recover, just going to take his time. But he's a little bit more veteran about it. See, he bends down. He's going to take his time. And we're back at it. Rod's good to go. Ooh, there was a nice 2 there, counter. El Tigre coming in with some power on those kicks. Rod driving him back with those double underhooks, trying to get him pinned up to the cage.
Got his hands locked.
Gets his head position.
My jam is that leg reap. If he could just get his right leg behind his left leg and pull him off the cage. Shotgun for, ooh, nice reversal. Beautiful, right in the mount.
Reversed it at the last minute.
Yeah, that was a good judo throw there, and Rod actually got spiked there on his head. It was obviously accidental, but now he's having to try to hold on in that full mount position. He turns. Cristian able to get the hooks, and he's looking for that ground and pound. Talking to the ref there, I don't know what he was saying.
Good
Rod
choice of
trying to
laying
survive.
damage. It's time.
And that's the end of the round. Rod's back up. Not happy. I will say, I think Cristian needs to focus on finishing the fight, not focusing on talking to the ref that the fight is finished.
That the ref didn't stop it.
I mean, I get it. I've been there before, too. Just keep hitting the guy.
Those 3 minutes go by really quick, but he did make a good decision of laying damage opposed to looking for that choke, because he only had, when he got in there, what, 15 seconds?
Yes.
So that was a good choice, but you're 100% right.
I think that solidified the round for him, but he might have finished him if he just had not taken that moment to conversate with the referee. I think that's an amateur mistake right there. Ooh, see that spike?
What a nice reversal.
Ah, that hurt Rod. If it didn't, he's tougher than he needs to be, because that was a straight spike on his spine. Clearly accidental, but doesn't take away from how much it hurts later.
Yeah.
See if that damage affects Rod coming in here to this second round. Cristian's looking fantastic in his peak debut.
Both these guys are executing some high-level stuff. Oh, throwing bombs.
Rod coming with that 2-3, level changing, looking for that.
Foot prop. El Tigre is just really mixing it up with his punches, his kicks, his foot props, his grappling, his
Yeah, not giving Rod an opportunity to work in a singular position.
very, very active.
Rod able to turn it back and get himself off the cage. Looks to solidify that body lock again. He's trying to get that head underneath. now we're on a battle on the cage here with a body lock and an overhook to a lock. What's he got there? Yeah, over both arms.
Be a little cautious about shucking him forward like he did last time. It worked well, but
Yeah.
El Tigre did that nice little football, which it looks like he's might
He's
try to
setting
do
up that
again.
throw again. Yeah, you got to be careful wrestling that heavy with the hands trapped like that. Oop. And I think a decent break. I'm never great about breaking because I love grappling, but
What an output from these two, though. It's been action the whole time. Good head movement by El Tigre. And Rod is just throwing those bombs. I love it.
yeah, it seems El Tigre comes out first, and then Rod tries to answer him. Rod might want to try to surprise him, maybe off rhythm, catch him, come first. He is trying to crash that kick. You can see he wants to time that kick and catch him with a 2. Just like that. He wants to. I do think this is the point in the fight where you start to see those kicks start to pay dividends. And that right there, and that right there. And it just makes it hard to be quick on your feet.
Good head movement from Rod.
And a very high-paced second round.
So much action from these two.
Braxton, what do you think about that last round, man?
Man, I think both guys kind of wore themselves out a little bit on the cage, doing the cage work. I think Rod needs to step up a little bit. I think he may be down here.
What do you think we could expect in the third round? What does Rod need to do to? I think Rod needs a finish, really.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you know, I don't know. I think we've seen from the judges tonight that it depends on really where you've been sitting. I mean, Rod's not put up a bad fight. I wouldn't say that he's
Not at all.
He's lost rounds. He's just not gone out there and dominantly won rounds. If he could come out and just put together from the beginning to end a solid round, he could win this fight. And I think El Tigre really just has another round like he has, and he gets the win. So we'll see how the judges see it, or maybe somebody
Rod,
gets the finish.
Rod could catch him. He's been throwing bombs. Everything.
He's been throwing
is just,
big power. Yes. Start of the third round here. Again, quick to the kicks.
Again with those kicks.
Rod's got that right hand cocked back, ready to fire. Good check.
You can tell both guys respect each other's power. They're not willing to exchange for too long. They're looking for their shots, and they're moving out. The pace is definitely slowed here in the third round, as both of these guys have put on a frenetic pace in the first 2.
Man, they are just standing toe-to-toe. They're in that phone booth a bit.
Ooh, Rod pushing forward heavy on that combination. Getting pushed up right here in front of us.
I'm telling you, second best seat in the house. I love El Tigre's. He's pitting the legs.
Yeah, he's
He's putting
staying
damage
busy.
anywhere. He's busy everywhere.
Like you said earlier, very dynamic.
Very dynamic.
And with a little bit more than half the round left, see if Rod Moore can put it together and try to find himself.
I'd like to see Rod put 3 or 4 punches together and just go for it and set up those kicks a bit.
Yes.
Love that.
And this is where we're starting to really see those kicks pay dividends, because it's hard for Rod to get anything going. Every time he gets kicked, he has to reset. Anytime that Cristian feels like he's in trouble, he kicks. And then unfortunately can't keep him on the cage. Again, turned off after that pressure push. Looking to take the back here following his underhook. Nice.
Beautiful, heavy on that hip.
Good little speed slam with that reverse leg trip back behind. On top of Rod, doing some damage here in the last 30 seconds. Moving to mount.
Now we're looking for that finish.
Can he keep the heat on to finish Rod Moore here with 20 seconds left? El Tigre on the back, working for his hooks, turning him over, searching arm triangle, no. 10 seconds. And looking like this will be the end of the fight here, ending with a pin.
He's even got the arm pin. That was beautiful. Very, man, what a good fight.
Fantastic finish.
Good fight.
And with the end of that fight, we look to go to the judges to find the decision. I think that El Tigre will, I'd be surprised if he doesn't win that fight.
Yeah, beautiful kickboxing by Cristian, though.
Yes.
High level, very high level for amateur.
Yes. Rod, unfortunately, just looked to be outworked in a couple positions and wasn't able to get it going or get it started.
Cristian's pretty strong, too. I thought Rod would be the more physical, stronger guy. Cristian
Yes.
showed he dominated, the cage work and the takedowns.
Absolutely.
Right here.
After going all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. A unanimous decision for the blue round, Cristian Gavilanez. Tamales, the judges done by one of Texarkana's finest Tex-Mex restaurants, and grab some of their delicious fajitas, a place the whole family will love. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds for the PFC Lightweight Championship. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, striker wrestler, holding a 1-3 record, standing 5 foot 10 inches, weighing in 157 pounds, out of Fort Worth, Texas, by way of Atoka, Texas, Xavier, the Executioner Young. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an All-American holding a 1-0 record, standing at 5'11", 156.6 pounds, fighting out of Lubbock, Texas, by way of Fresno, California, Tyler, the Serial Killer.
Braxton,
I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited for this too, man. So, oh man, the crawl out. Oh, nice big leg kick right into the double. Wow. Right in the mouth.
Right in his corner.
Already laying damage.
Working the posture up so he can just go to town.
Man, he used that cage to try to get up, but Tyler's just riding him. Tyler's doing a really good job of keeping that right shoulder pressure on his chin, forcing Young to only stay in one direction. What heavy pressure. Oh, what a reversal.
Triangle to him, armbar.
Right into an armbar, wow. Another takedown. Looks like the serial killer wants it to the ground. He's doing a really good job of staying on top. I'd like to see him maybe pin an arm down or get to a dominant position to where he can lay some damage. But man, at the beginning of the fight, sometimes you just gotta hold him down and just ride him out like a bull and hope that they tire out. But he's using good, he's using that shoulder punches. It's got the end pinned up, that arm pinned up.
Very uncomfortable place to be.
Yeah, Young's using that cage to try to hopefully get a reversal again and keep walking with his feet.
Back up to his feet.
What a pace. Oh. Oh, that up kick. That was...
Young should just let him up here.
Tyler's really looking for that takedown. And Xavier's doing a really good job of digging those underhooks and posturing back up. I just wonder if they can keep this pace for the next 2 rounds.
It's a crazy pace right now.
Beautiful takedown.
Nice takedown.
Right in the mount.
Oh.
Man. They both look like they're ready to go, ready for some more. That's the thing about fighting, though. It's such a high, I mean, they were throwing such a high pace. It's hard to keep going. That's a sprint. 3 minutes is a sprint.
It's very hard.
I'm wondering if they're going to do a little bit more filling out in the second round or if they're going to go balls to the wall again.
Get right back at it. I think they're going to get right back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're little psychos. I love it. I love fighting.
Best sport in the world.
Man, ain't that the truth? Here we go, ready for round 2. Little juke step by Xavier. Oh, missed a big uppercut. Oh, beautiful toss right in his head, buddy. Oh, that was an elbow. To the body. Careful with that. Right in the mount. If he could swing his right leg around, he could switch to a sitting triangle.
Young may escape out the back here.
It'd be good if he could use that cage again. He's got those double underhooks. If he could just shoot his hips up and start scooting out the back. And the serial killer's got the mount again. Got those great finds, his feet hooked together. Again with that relentless top pressure.
He's not really busy in this position.
No, we're about a minute and a half down. I'd like to see him lay a little bit of damage. Mount is such a universal spot, but I mean nowadays people can get out of it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's not as dominating as it
used to be.
As it used to be. Back in my day when I started fighting. But even just those pepper punches are nice, just like that. Gotta watch the back of the head.
Definitely scoring on the judges card. There we go.
There it is. Way to use that cage, though, and walk around and end up on top. Looks like the executioner wants to keep it standing. I'd really like to see him set up his punch a little bit more and, oh, might have rocked him a little bit.
Oh.
They're just throwing 100%. Beautiful. And they are slugging. the short amount of time, I'd like to see him just lay some damage. Good job of the serial killer grabbing that arm. He's saying something. Man. I don't know how I'd score this right now. It's just been so flip. I'm happy not be a judge right now.
Right, this is a tough fight to judge so far. Maybe they'll help us out a little in this next round.
Braxton, if you're one of these guys, what do we do this third round?
For me, if it was me,
you'd just knock him out, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I would try my hardest. Yeah.
I'd try my hardest. Oh, sweet baby.
Yeah. Stuffing takedowns. You know, trying to land a right, trying to land a left. We haven't seen a lot of leg kicks, so maybe one of these guys can start chopping down this early in this round, and maybe that may make a difference.
Right. Yeah, especially with it being so much. This third round, I would really try to look for a finish, really dominant, whether I'm going to take him down and try to stay on top or look for that sleeper punch. But heck, we always want that sleeper punch. Ain't that the truth?
That's where the money is.
Man, those money makers right there. Goodness gracious. All right, third and final round for the executioner and the serial killer. Ah, I love the violent names. Man, they are just throwing violent.
They're throwing some bombs.
Little cut underneath the eye of the serial killer. It's not phasing him at all, though. He's still pressing forward. Beautiful head kick. These guys are really putting it all out there. He's got his hands locked in the back. Looking for that behind trip. I like how he's utilizing those knees right there. They're just keeping your hands locked and just laying damage.
Yeah, Young's showing crazy balance and strength right now. He might get taken down and giving up his back. Well,
for the serial killer, I'd really like to see him just break and strike. Like, let's look for that finish. Love these knees. About 90 seconds left in this really exciting fight. Switches to single leg. High
he's
cross.
talking to the fans while he got that takedown.
Let's go. Head and arm. Maybe he's going for that arm triangle. He's calling to someone out in the crowd. Let's go. Talk about an entertaining fight. Never a dull moment. Got 1 minute left. The roll. Going for the armbar again, just like in the first round. What a scramble from these two. Locked up the triangle. Wow. Oh, and the armbar. Is he going to get a finish? Is he going to get a finish? Oh, and he's out. Stand up. Let's go. Sprawl and brawl, baby. Oh, nice entry. Time to slamming double leg.
Beautiful takedown. Right in the full mount.
What an exciting fight. Never a dull moment from these two. Serial killer's topper. I love how he's rubbing his face, his forehead right into his head. It's just making it miserable for him.
Making it very uncomfortable.
Giving him no space to move. Laying damage where he can.
What a fight.
Wow, what a fight. What a violent fist fight. Oh, I love it. Impressive. See you, Braxton.
Man, what a fight. Very difficult fight to score right here. Man. I think the serial killer gets a split decision win here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight by unanimous decision, Tyler, the serial killer, Ybarra. This fight brought to you by Pressurized Performance for all of your diesel mechanic needs. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. In the PFC Super Heavyweight Division, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle kickboxer making his PFC debut, standing at 6 feet 0 inches, weighing in at 275 pounds, fighting out of Queen City, Texas, Kason, Charlton. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Saiyan Jiu-Jitsu fighter making his PFC debut, standing at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in 278.4 pounds, fighting out of Texarkana, Arkansas, BJ, the Saiyan.
Everybody hold on.
Oh, no glove touch. Rowdy Ray Charleston coming out with some swag, good movement.
Definitely quick for a big boy, for sure.
Take that, oh, right in the mouth. Oh, buddy.
Ladies, BJ Allen with the ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 38 seconds by ref stoppage, your winner tonight,